What is a solar stove? Like other solar things, solar stoves familiarize a new culinary method that is, catering by using sunlight. It uses solar power to cook food for you. It is mainly similar to your stoves at home. However, it uses a viable and biodegradable source named the sun. A solar stove is one of the numerous forms of solar ovens. Other forms are the panel stove, parabolic stove, and the GoSun oven. Regardless of their dissimilarities, they mostly contain the same gears. Mainly, they obtain solar energy and transform it into heat. Due to this property, solar stoves are the best for individuals living off the web or for people preparation. It lets you preserve the electricity in a battery bank. Meanwhile, it can create its voltage through solar power. It is also best for people who want to camp out, hiking, and other outdoor needs. Herewith, you do not need to turn on the fire to prepare your food. A solar stove is also perfect during disaster situations like blackouts, electricity failures, cyclones, and storms. In these situations, there is no power accessible. Therefore, the solar stove will be beneficial since you will cook your food. A solar cooker is also suggested for individuals who are looking for biodegradable substitutes and participating in saving the earth. In addition to preserving scarce resources, a solar stove will help you reduce electricity bills. Finally, you can save money on your electrical energy bills by using a solar stove. How does it work? Contrasting other solar goods, a solar stove transforms solar energy into heat. Therefore, this heat cooks the food, not daylight. Thus, solar stoves usually have gears that can sense, absorb, and preserve heat. Primary are the metal indicators, panels, and further reflective surfaces. Such devices direct the daylight to a determined point that is usually a black segregated box. Furthermore, they are situated around your stove and helps increase the heating procedure. Then, the sunlight hits the inner portion of your stove. After doing this, it is then transformed into electromagnetic light rays, or mainly heat to cook your food or boil water. A pot with dark color is suggested as dark tints can readily absorb heat. In addition to that, tinny cookware is also perfect as it can convert the heat more rapidly and uniformly to the food. Additionally, solar stoves have to be well shielded to generate greenhouse influence. This is normally done with the help of a translucent covering similar to a culinary bag. It also permits more sunlight to enter inside the culinary pot and, therefore, increase the cooking heat. In reality, temperatures can go around 400 Fahrenheit. Because of this reason, you have to confirm that the stove has a constant supply of daylight to fascinate and transform to prepare food efficiently. So, there is a prerequisite to accommodate the solar stove continuously. Benefits of solar stoves. 1. Biodegradable. Solar stoves use daylight energy for cooking food. For itself, it does not consume fossil fuels while culinary. Herewith, it helps in preserving the Earth's previously infrequent resources. Furthermore, it also aids in conserving the ozone layer and decrease the carbon footprint. 2. Inexpensive. Besides benefiting the atmosphere, solar stoves can finally save you bills as you now depend on solar energy. It means that you can save on power bills. Moreover, you can also eradicate your oil, gas, petroleum, timber, and additional fossil fuel expenditures. 3. Delicious meals. Solar stoves cook food very slowly. Therefore, food maintains its taste, become healthier rather than regular stoves. They are also ideal for holding the wetness in your food. While using solar stoves, individuals frequently cook meats, braises, bread, broths, and stews as they are delicious. 4. Safe to use. Solar stoves make culinary easy as you formulate the constituents and place them in the stove. Furthermore, since solar stoves prepare food slower, there is no risk of open fires or burning. Therefore, it is a perfect option for individuals with kids or pets. You do not have to observe your food continuously. Therefore, you have much time to perform other domestic activities. 5. Perfect for remote regions and poor societies. Solar stoves are great for people living in regions where there is inadequate access to petroleum and electricity. Additionally, this is perfect for poor societies since solar stoves are also common to form. 6. Independent. Solar stoves are usually transportable and hence, are not an irritation to take somewhere. You can carry them with you while camping out, hiking, and additional outdoor deeds. In addition to that, you are assured of food and hygiene water in the course of these actions.